Focus Plumbing, always at your fingertips.
If the military had dog tags like this, we'd never have to reinstate the draft. It's Trigon time.
Pow! Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas World, segment 3. We are $750,000 into the show. What do you think about that, Andy Rose?
I'm going shopping.
Yeah.
I have a credit card. That means I have money.
You got a credit card, so okay.
I have money. That's how I used to. When I was younger,
money.
I had a checkbook with checks in it, so that meant I still had money.
Oh, okay. I still have a checkbook, but I really rarely use it. Just to write checks for soccer tournaments. That's all I use it for. And the bug guy. But anyway, okay, we're going to set it up for you, Andy Rose.
Okay.
40 years ago. 40. Well, let me see. When was I in college? 1986. Maybe 1986. So that puts us at what? 30, 86, 96, 2006, 20. 31 years ago. 32 years ago. Yeah, okay, finally got it. Thank you. I stood up in a college classroom 32 years ago. We were having I can't remember what it was, but of course the women were arguing and the men were arguing and stuff like that. And I stood up and I said, if you don't give women opportunities, you're going to create a housewife. But if you don't give men opportunities, you're going to create monsters. I said that 32 years ago. Okay? Class broke up. Professor called me down. She goes, I don't know if that was really the proper thing to say in the classroom. I mean, really. But that was 32 years ago. Basically what I was saying was that if men don't have a pathway to where they feel whatever, they're doing something productive or they're manly or a hero or if they don't have a pathway to feel needed, they will turn into monsters. 32 years later, our prisons are jam-packed, full of people who have committed crimes. To our greatness, women in our society have literally, from the time my mom made $2 an hour in a secretarial pool, literally lady CEOs running for president, come a long way in my lifetime, in 30-some years. And that's great for our country. We love it. But I always said, when one reaction happens, there's going to be a reaction somewhere else. And my question is, 32 years later, from when I made that statement in a college classroom that basically I got pulled down by the professor, I'm not going to tell you, has it come true? Are American men, with the rise of women becoming more powerful within our society, is there a level of men that have fallen off the radar? And what we're going to have to do in the future, believe it or not, ladies, we're going to have to put the same time and energy into these men that we did 40 years ago at the beginning of the rise of the woman. And we're going to have to do that because these are your husbands, they're your brothers, they're your cousins. This level of men that have literally dropped off and all they do is just play video games. You know them. Your daughter's probably dating one. Sit on the couch and play video games. No job,
Luckily,
got no money, got
not
no car.
Somebody like that.
Got no money, got no car, got no woman. There you are. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Are American men, with the rise of women in our society, is there a level of men that are just literally dropping off to the point where they're just monsters?
I have no answer. I'm speechless.
I mean, well, let me help you out.
I don't think necessarily that's true because just because women are now finally on top, finally getting the things that they deserve because we've worked so hard for it, equal pay, et cetera, I don't think that the men are declining. I just think we're leveling the playing field.
Okay.
I think
men and women are different.
Okay,
I think men and women are different. I'm going to bring these chips out here, okay? We got these men We got these men right here, okay? And they're living life and they're fine. We got these women here. And over the past, from like 1960 to today, American women have, like you said, entered into this world where men tend to have, especially the white men, had a kind of a guaranteed path.
Well, that's yeah.
Okay, back in the day. Well, now all of a sudden, we got this. Now we have this somewhat level playing field. Women are rocking, men are rocking. I'm sorry, I'll put it there. But we have this level of men who pretty much got displaced. And remember my comment. Hey, thank you, Steve. When you don't give women opportunity, you create housewives.
Okay.
But when you don't give men opportunities, you create monsters.
I think that's a cop-out.
You create
why?
Well, I'm just telling you.
Because you as a man can't be self-sufficient. You have to have a woman to make you better.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when men don't have a pathway, they become monsters.
Well, create your own pathway.
Well, I would argue that that's what men said to women many years ago. Yeah, you know, you're just women. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But it was
Assholes.
you know, women worked extremely hard to be where
Yes.
they are now, but they also did it in a society that was open and had ways to create that opportunity. There's places there today where you could have all the smart women in the world, but you know what? If they wear makeup, they just get shot in the back of the head.
True.
Okay, so we have a society that's open to having the rise of women in our society. What I'm just saying is, without one action, there's going to be some other. My question is, have we created a level of monsters? Guys who goes in, shoots up theaters, prisons packed with men who have created crimes because they either somehow have lost their way, fatherless homes. All this stuff is just adding up over and over and over again to where we have created a level of monsters.
I think that's not. I think that's crap.
You don't think that?
No.
You don't think that men in our society today are just as good as your father was, or your father's generation?
I think it's.
Are they as good? Do they have the same mindset, the same mentality that, say, maybe your grandfather did?
No, but my grandfather and my father both were very stoic assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them. God rest my grandfather's soul. My dad's still with me, but I just think it's a cop-out. I mean, if you're not finding your way and you're feeling less than, well, it's not my responsibility or anybody else's.
But they're breaking into your house.
And I'll shoot them. I have no problem with that.
Well, they're breaking into your neighbor's house.
Yeah,
or
I'll
they're
shoot 'em
committing
too.
crimes. They're going into.
But women are too. Look at the woman that just.
If you're going to sit there and compare women's crime statistics with men's crime statistics.
Women are malicious. Women are
Well,
woo, batshit crazy. Piss a woman off?
Well,
Think of Lorena
I'm not
Bobbitt.
going to argue that, but I'm saying women don't usually go into 7-Elevens and rob them, okay? The crime statistics of men and women are two different worlds. So I'm just making the argument, and I'm probably going to get beat over the head, all you lovely women, but my argument is, like I said, you can't take one object and move one aside without some falling off, and these men that are falling off, they are not turning into housewives. They are turning into menaces of society. They're turning into monsters.
then
They're
that's
turning into
their
the guys
fault.
that go into schools and shoot up kindergarten kids.
That's
Okay, that's what's happening. So my question is, how long is this going to happen before we have to say, you know what? We're going to have to put some time and some money and some effort to save these men.
no. I don't. Again, I think it's no. I'm sorry.
No saving the men.
No, I don't think they. Because women are finally in the equal realm of society. Men are falling off and they can't find their way, so they're becoming monsters. That's again, it's a cop out. It's
It may be a cop out, but it's a reality.
well,
They're going in and
then
committing
change the
crimes.
reality.
Well, that's what I'm asking. How do we do that?
The individual should do it.
The individual should do it. Okay.
When you have an issue in life, look in the mirror and figure out the problem, because usually they're staring right back at you.
Okay.
I don't buy it. I don't, because we're finally not equal. We're getting there. That men are falling off because we're pushing balances, checks and balance. So women weren't going crazy when we were suppressed. I know.
That's because I said you create a housewife.
Right.
Now we're creating monsters. Women are getting better educated. They're more doctor women. They're graduating more. Everything is going up, 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 up. I'm just saying, are we creating monsters? And are we going to have to come back at one point in our, maybe not in our lifetime,
Right.
where all the women leaders, who will certainly all be there 20, 30 years from now, are they going to say, you know what? Our prisons are full of these men, and they're getting out and committing crimes. Why? And are we going to have to do a Marshall Plan for the men?
Throw them on an island. Take responsibility.
Or are they going to be like you and sit there and say, I'll F them? You know what? Screw them. I don't care.
I care. I think it's a cop-out.
So,
I think it's a cop-out.
okay. Well, we'll find out. Segment 4 right after this.